Boy, does it feel great to be alive on a Tuesday afternoon as a die-hard, passionate Pioneer League baseball fan or what? And boy, does it feel great to be alive on a Tuesday afternoon in Boise, Idaho as a die-hard, passionate, crazy, awesome Boise Hawks Pioneer League baseball fan or what? Hey, Baseball Nation, Ryan here. I hope you guys are having a awesome start to the month of June so far. By the way, happy Tuesday. Oh, and by the way, happy Boise Hawk Pioneer League baseball game day. And welcome back to the channel of Main Event Baseball with Ryan for the Boise Hawks pregame show. So in today's pregame show, we are going to have a breaking news announcement on the 2025 Boise Hawks. We are then going to talk about the newest addition to the Boise Hawks. We will also look at the game preview for Game 1 between the Ogden Raptors and the Boise Hawks right here in Boise, Idaho. And then we will end the episode with some MLB news. So number one, guys, the Boise Hawks breaking news is out of the Boise Hawks organization. Ladies and gentlemen, right-handed pitcher Augie Mohia, who was with the Boise Hawks for just a few games, a little over 2 weeks, has officially been signed by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Yes, guys, congratulations to 2025 Boise Hawk right-handed pitcher Augie Mohia, guys, on being only the second player in the Pioneer Independent Baseball League in 2025 to get picked up by an organization. The last one was on the Idaho Falls Chuckers, who was a left-handed pitcher, and he too was also signed by the Arizona Diamondbacks. So yes, guys, once again, Boise Hawk right-handed pitcher Augie Mohia has been signed to a minor league deal by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Congratulations to Augie Mohia on that. The Boise Hawk team and Pioneer League Baseball are so proud of you, and we wish you the absolute best of luck with your journey with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Okay, now we go from the breaking news to a roster move on the Boise Hawks. This roster move for the Boise Hawks actually took place when the Boise Hawks were on the road at Voyager Stadium in Great Falls, Montana. But ladies and gentlemen, the Boise Hawks have signed second baseman / shortstop Paul Myro out of college. He is the newest addition to the 2025 Pioneer League Boise Hawks baseball team and is scheduled to make his Boise Hawks Memorial Stadium debut tonight at Hawks Memorial Stadium in Game 1 versus the Ogden Raptors. Okay, guys, now it is time for the game preview for Game 1 of a 6-game series between the Ogden Raptors and the Boise Hawks. But before we get into the game preview, I wanted to give you what you need to know. My Boise Hawks host brother that I hosted 2 years ago, which is Kenny Oyama. He is a center fielder. He played college ball at UCLA. He is in the lineup tonight for the Ogden Raptors, guys. Again, my Boise Hawks host brother from 2 years ago, Kenny Oyama, will be in tonight's Game 1 Ogden Raptors lineup against his former team, the best team in the Pioneer League, the Boise Hawks. So I wanted to give you that little story time. Also, you all asked how I know the Ogden Raptors manager, Evan Parker. Evan Parker and I have known each other this is about third year knowing one another. Evan Parker is entering his second year as the Ogden Raptors manager. He was on the Ogden Raptors 2 years ago when the Ogden Raptors went to the playoffs and won the Pioneer League championship. And who was the Ogden Raptors manager 2 years ago? Who was it? None other than 2025 Boise Hawk manager Cash Bucham. Ladies and gentlemen, the Boise Hawk manager in 2025, Cash Bucham, will manage against his former team, the Ogden Raptors, tonight at Hawks Memorial Stadium right here in Boise, Idaho. Also, guys, the Ogden Raptors and the Boise Hawks will meet 3 times in the 2025 Pioneer League baseball season. This is the first time. It will be a 6-game series starting tonight. The next 2 times will be at Lindquist Field in Ogden. So again, Boise Hawks, Ogden Raptors will meet 3 times over the 2025 Pioneer League baseball season, but only one of them will be in Boise. The next 2 times will be at Lindquist Field in Ogden, Utah. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a Tuesday night, and it is game 1 of a 6-game series between the Ogden Raptors and the Boise Hawks. The Ogden Raptors head into tonight's game at 5 wins and 7 losses. The Ogden Raptors are 3-3 on the road. So the road winning percentage for the Ogden Raptors is at a 500. The Boise Hawks, though, head into tonight's game at 7-5. But the Boise Hawks at home in 2025 are 1-5. So I don't know how you look at it. Again, the overall record for the Ogden Raptors is 5-7. The overall record for the Boise Hawks is 7-5. So again, guys, tonight is game 1 of a 6-game series between the Ogden Raptors and the Boise Hawks. It will be meeting number 1 out of 3 times that these 2 teams will meet in the 2025 Pioneer League season. So again, guys, first pitch between Ogden Raptors, Boise Hawks for game 1 is 7:05 Mountain Daylight Time tonight from Hawks Memorial Stadium in the capital of Idaho in Boise. Okay, guys, before I get into my next topic, I do want to let you guys know that in tonight's post-game show, I will talk about how my former host brother from 2 years ago, Kenny Oyama, did tonight, because he will be in the lineup tonight for the Ogden Raptors. So I will give you an update on how my host brother from 2 years ago, Kenny Oyama, does tonight in game 1 for the Ogden Raptors. Also, my post-game show tonight will be bigger, better, and different than it has ever been before. Post-game show for game 1 of Ogden Raptors versus Boise Hawks is set to take place 1 hour after game 1 between the Ogden Raptors and the Boise Hawks ends. Again, the post-game show will be 1 hour after tonight's game ends between the Boise Hawks and the Ogden Raptors. If you have any questions about the post-game show, feel free to let me know down below in the comment section, and I can get it all figured out for you guys. But that is just so you guys know what tonight's post-game show will be all about. Okay, now we're going to talk about some MLB baseball. And it actually has to do with an attendance at an MLB game last night at Lone Depot Park in Miami, the home of the Miami Marlins. Last night was game 1 of a 3-game series between 2 really bad teams in MLB in 2025, the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Last night's attendance for the Colorado Rockies Miami Marlins game at Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida was just under 1,000 people. Not even 1,000 people attended Game 1 last night between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. It was under 1,000 people. You're like, what? Well, you got to know, guys, the Colorado Rockies are the worst team right now in MLB. The Miami Marlins are the worst team in the NL East. And actually, the Miami Marlins right now are the second worst team in MLB, just after the Colorado Rockies. Game 2 of that series is set to begin in 45 minutes. And I really thought I would give you guys a little update on that as well. The last time before last night's game that a game was attended under 1,000 people, it was September 27th of last year when it was a White Sox home game in the beautiful windy city of Chicago. So, yeah, but you know what? It's kind of sad that back-to-back years we have an attendance at an MLB regular season game under 1,000 people. It is sad, but I definitely wanted you guys to hear that. But I also want to know what you think of that. So let me know down below in the comment section. Okay, guys, I had a one of my awesome subscribers send me these. These are beaver nuggets. Maybe some of you know what they are. If you don't know what they are really yummy in my tummy and addicting. I'm not going to say the person's name for privacy reasons, but I just wanted to show you what, if you've ever had beaver nuggets, guys, they are amazing. They're really addicting and they're really good. But you know what? Shout out to one of my awesome subscribers. Again, I know who it was, but for privacy issues, I'm not going to say their name. I love them. You guys have never tried these. They are really, really yummy. But they're also addicting. So I wanted to say a thank you and all that. They're a little cute. I mean, guys, literally. Let me, look. Whoop, almost dropped. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Look how cute this beaver nugget looks. It's so cute. But luckily, I can't feed it to my dogs. But, all right, guys, I thought I would share that with you guys. Okay, Baseball Nation! That is all I have for you guys on the pregame show on Main Event Baseball with Ryan. You all know the drill, but in case you are not familiar, if you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up and that like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Again, guys, the post-game show on Main Event Baseball with Ryan for tonight's game between the Ogden Raptors and Boise Hawks will take place 1 hour after the game ends. I will see you guys in the post-game show, and it will be a can't-miss, must-see baseball post-game show.